Happy 4th of July, everyone. America. What's up, dreamers? Welcome to the Rocker Review. I'm Bryce, and today's song, the category is rock or metal. The band is Iron Maiden, finally. Some of you have been requesting Maiden for quite a while. And today, from Number of the Beast, we're going to listen to Run to the Hills. Now, if you haven't heard the chorus of this song, where have you even been? I feel like everybody knows the chorus of the song. I know the chorus. I know the intro as well. Boom, 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 boom. You know, that little drum beat. But honestly, I don't think I've ever actively listened to this song. I've never been that into Maiden. I never really dove into their catalog, so I'm excited to listen to it with active ears and really find something new, hopefully. Before we rock, there's a couple of things you need to know if you're new to this channel. One, I'm going to stop it a lot. Anytime I hear something interesting, I'm going to comment. This isn't a listening video. This is a review video. Number two, I'm improvising, so I'm going to screw up a lot and I'm going to miss some things. Don't worry about it. Number three, I hope we both have fun. I hope we learn something and we have fun. That's why we're here. So let's do the thing. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you check out my music. Midnight Notion is available wherever you get your music online. And let's listen to Run to the Hills. Here we go. Oh. I like those 16th notes. And then there's that off hit with the tom on there. So the kick drum is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just on the 1, 2, 3, 4. But that tom is on the 4 and. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and all the while you're using both hands on the hi-hat, ticka 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 ticka, right left right left right left right left, and you have to pull away from one of those hits to hit the tom. Boom! You see that? Gotta move your hand over. It's a fun little beat for the drums. Whatever, it's fun. It's fun. Oh, getting right into it. Not even like an intro or anything. Change up. Tempo change, maybe? Let's go back. I want to go back. I want to see if I can feel that. I'm pretty sure it's a tempo change because it speeds up. It's not just double time. It feels like a new tempo altogether. Let's see if we can count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 1. It's much faster. That's not just double time. There's one thing if you just play the drums faster and you add, subdivisions in your guitar playing, if you're bum, 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 if you're going juk, 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 and you switch it to jugga, 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 it's more notes, but the tempo is the same. Here, they've changed the tempo, so everything is faster. It gives it a little bit more urgency to the song. I like that a lot. It doesn't, feel super natural. It's almost, it's almost orchestral, right? It's not something we hear in a lot of pop music, having a shift in the tempo. They do a good job of the transition because they kind of hold out the note. Bum, bum, bum. There's not really any indicator of how fast we're gonna go when that snare hit comes in, but it's really kind of cool. They have to just kind of feel it. They all got to be ready. When you're playing this live, you kind of look at each other and it's like, is everybody gonna pick the same tempo? Question mark? I hope so. So this is something you really have to practice to nail down to get it right live. But I appreciate that in a song. Not all songs have, most songs don't have tempo changes. So thumbs up for me. That's cool. Go back a little bit. Still fast. Here it is. Yeah. Oh no. Okay, lyrical content, heavy subject matter. We know it's not sugarcoating at all. We are not questioning what is being said in these lyrics. Now, I could see a passive listener who has only heard the chorus of this song would be like, "Oh, I don't know, run to the hills. It's telling people to run for the hills or something." But this is, whoo, happy 4th of July, everyone. America. This is a heavy subject, and I'm not going to dive super deep into colonialism, but if you don't understand why this is such a heavy subject, I encourage you to do some social studiesing, to go look up things like Crash Course on YouTube. They have a lot of world history and American history. There's some not great stuff. America. As for the music, it's just like, I love that it kind of starts as this like, oh, hey, just everything is kind of normal here. Wait a second, stuff is going wrong. And then we have the switch up. The tempo changes drastically. It starts kind of galloping like the horses would in the music video. We get some horses. Actually, I haven't really been paying attention to that closely. I'm pretty sure there's been horses. Anyway, there's a real nice gallop in that little drum fill. That's pretty fun. What I am really getting a kick out of is, what's the singer's name? Bruce? Is it Bruce? I don't know his name. I'm going to look up his name. Bruce Dickinson, of course. How did I not know his last name? Bruce Dickinson, amazing singer. We all know that the 80s was a time for music, so it's not out of left field for the 80s, but his high vibrato is something else. That was a really terrible impression of him. But what I'm saying is it's really fun to listen to. What we don't always listen to is the backing vocals, all right? There are harmonies going on during this chorus, and I want to see if, I want to know if you can sing the harmonies along with him. Because I think it's easy to go to karaoke night, pull up Run to the Hills, sing along. Maybe not the best song for karaoke, but if you do, you're probably going to sing the lead. Run to the hills, run for your life. Or you could add more vibrato. La. Really shake it out. La. Are you going to be able to sing the harmonies? Let's listen to the harmonies a little bit. Let's go back to the chorus. They're moving that's an interesting movement on the backing vocals. Live. There's a lot of people when they do harmonies that they just kind of stick to the root note or maybe a third, but to move around with the singer, that's pop music styling, or I guess orchestral, whatever you want to call it, but it's a little bit fancier than just holding one note. So thumbs up for these backing vocals, really good. I haven't figured them out yet, but I like them. Run for your life. Something like that. I don't know. I'm getting it totally wrong. Again, I'm improvising. But I like it. It's more than just the standard bass line. You know, it's not basic. Nice work. Maybe there is one. Okay, I said I wasn't going to get super into colonialism and whatnot, but oof, there's some stuff that there's some words in here that I definitely don't sing this at karaoke. If you don't understand the viewpoint of the band or of the song, it could come off the wrong way in so many ways. It has the potential to sound like it's promoting what's happening in the song. Like, yay, whoa, whoa, we went out and we shot a bunch of natives. Not cool. Not cool. I don't know. I don't want to speak for the band members, but it doesn't seem like they're in the pro-killing people world. I think they're telling the story of an event that actually happened, and they're putting this really disturbing imagery in here to kind of shock rock you into like paying attention. I think shock rock was really like Alice Cooper, Kiss, the stuff from the late 70s, things were becoming more theatrical. And it seems like Iron Maiden's kind of in that same kind of time period where things are big and theatrical. And so one way to really shock people is to use language like this. I'm curious how the band is doing now. Are they still performing this and going, yeah, great song? Are they questioning the word choices that they've used? Question mark. I would be really interested to know what they've done about this section, because this verse is real ugly. It doesn't hold up very well at all. That said, musically, really fun. Understood why so many people were into this band. But yeah, I gotta call it like I see it. When I see those lyrics, it hurts my heart. It hurts my heart to know that this is stuff that actually happened. And I feel a tremendous like sadness for all of the people and all of the generations that have experienced trauma like this. And oh my God, America, stop being terrible. Let's just finish the song. The song is fun. The song is good. Let's just finish it. I can't even harmonize with it. Run to the hills. That's this. Run for your life. Oh, we're not moving that way. I feel bad for you listening to me trying to hit these notes and missing terribly. Again, that's what practice is for. I'm improvising. Ooh, okay, going back because I want to hear the bass. I know there's a guitar solo, but you hear the bass moving upward. That's really cool. That's what the bass is doing, and it sounds fun. That sounds like a fun bass line. Also, can we talk about how metal is often, hard rock metal, the bass is supposed to be really low and thuddy and just really low, and the guitars as well. This is actually high. I'm looking at, in the video, I can kind of see, where am I on the screen? Somewhere around here. In the video, I can see them playing kind of all over the neck, but in like higher strings. Not typical for hard rock. They're usually trying to get as low and grungy as possible. But this band, they're going to play whatever they want. And I like that. Wait, rewind. I want to see where they're at. Okay, so we got guitar solo on the left. He's way up here on the neck. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 strings. So bassist, he's already up here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frets, 5 and 7, somewhere higher on the neck there. And he actually looks like he's playing one of the top 2 strings, maybe. I don't know. That's higher up for the bass. It's not holding the low end down. There's not a whole lot of low end in this section. And of course, this third guitar. Or second guitar, rather. We can't see the fingers on there. Oh, yeah, we can. Okay, so this looks about the same range as the bassist, kind of in that middle range. Very interesting, very interesting. Wait, rewind one more time. Is he playing with his fingers? He is! He's playing with his fingers. That bassist is finger picking. He's finger picking good. That's hard. That is hard to play that fast like that. Thumbs up. Oh, are we going back to the intro? There's no lyrics to this part. It's just... Ooh! Did you see that little bass fill? Oh my goodness. Rewind just a little bit. He was going so fast. I love this. Yeah. It looked like he didn't really play the same thing in the video. Here's the thing. When you see a live music video, when the band is playing live, they're not playing live. They're just playing along to a recording of the song. That's almost every music video you've ever seen ever, because they record it in the studio, they mix and master it, they make it sound beautiful, and then they play along to it, they mime it. So sometimes they're playing and it doesn't quite match up because they do something different or they change the song a little bit, or the editor isn't the musician. And that's the biggest problem with music video editing, or with music videos in general. When you get an editor who hears a crash cymbal and for some reason decides to show your drummer hitting the snare drum, that's a bad editor. You got to cut away from that stuff and show something different. So I'm watching you, editors. I'm an editor too, so I'm watching you. Again. Nice. A little slow down. Retardando on the ends. Yeah. Yeah, get it, Bruce. Get it. Okay, yeah. Iron Maiden, getting it. Let's take a look at the structure of the song, all right? We've got a tempo change, so the flow is breaking a little bit after these first two. I don't trust 𝗙𝗔𝗓 lyrics that much because I know it's user-generated, but here's the thing. I would go to the artist's official channel, their official website for lyrics, but a bunch of artists, for some reason, aren't putting their lyrics on their website. What's up, Iron Maiden? What's up, other artists? I'm looking at you and I'm looking for your lyrics, your official lyrics, and they're not anywhere. Midnight Notion's lyrics are on the website. You can look at all of my lyrics for free, and they're official and probably spell checked. Probably. It's broken out into 2 stanzas here, but this is all kind of one verse. We have that intro and then the tempo change. So verse 1 is kind of an intro verse, maybe like a prologue, if you will. And then we have a full verse. Let's see what kind of rhyme scheme we have. See, misery, creed, need, well, hell, cree, free. A lot of A, A, B, B rhyme scheme kind of things. The first part is all A, 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 and then well, hell, cree, free. Well, I guess that would be A, 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 and then B, B, A, A. So, I don't know, that's one way to look at it. And then we change it up and we get a little bit more intense. Wastes, planes, holes. Game is a slant rhyme with planes. Back, attack. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines, so not your standard 4, a little bit different. And then we have run to the hills, run for your lives. That is a super catchy chorus. You're never going to forget it. You're going to repeat that line over and over and over again multiple times. We have chorus here. We have another chorus. We have a solo, and then we get the chorus twice at the end. So effectively, we have verse, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, bridge / solo, chorus. Almost the same structure as every other song that has ever existed, but they switch it up. They keep it interesting by having a very short little intro, little prologue section that's a different vibe from the rest of the song. They switch it up. The speed changes. We have that guitar solo, which is also kind of a bass solo a little bit. And then we have the outro chorus, and then again switching up the flow at the end with the ba, 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 really slowing it down on the end for that extra punch. Really great singing from Bruce Dickinson. I love the man's voice. I'm sorry you had to listen listen to mine, butchering my way through singing along some of this. I'm really interested in those backing harmonies. If you want to sing the backing harmonies and send it to me, I would love to hear your impression of what's happening there. A lot of good musicianship in the song. Really extra props to that bassist for playing finger style that quickly. Really cool. Some fun drum fills in there. How often is a drum fill like one of the hooks of the song? That doesn't happen like very often at all. You don't get a hook out of a drum fill very often. So thumbs up from that. Content-wise, I'm not super happy about hearing this stuff and thinking about it and remembering it. I would love to be able to just play and sing this song and just like, oh yeah, I feel really good about rock and roll. But it reminds me of some terrible things in the world, in the history, and it makes me feel tremendously guilty for the things that have happened in the actually not too distant past. So in my attempt to look for music that is better and is helping to improve lives, it's not really for me to sing songs about not improving lives. Does that make sense? It doesn't make it a bad song. It just means we have to reflect on what we used to be, what we used to think, and think better in the future. So great songwriting in terms of musicianship and structure and flow. Really cool song. Lyrics, a little hard to listen to these days. So that's my take on the song. Now I want to hear your take. What do you think of Iron Maiden's Run to the Hills? Have you heard it before? Are you a fan? Or are you just here on this channel because you like me exploring different genres and this is your first time hearing? Whatever you got, put it in the comments below. Make sure you check out my music. Midnight Notion is available all around the internet. I'm sure there's a little bit of influence from Iron Maiden in there, probably through other channels because I love Metallica. So any of the artists that Iron Maiden influenced probably came to me at some point. You might like something. Hit that subscribe button. The next artist or the next song that I'm going to be reviewing is going to be in the category of acoustic, folk, or singer-songwriter. So put your suggestions in the comments below for that genre, and I'll see you next Monday. No matter what you do, no matter what you think, as long as you're being an awesome person, you rock.